Hey, good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Weinig Quick Takes, episode number 2. And today we're going to be pulling back the curtain on one of Weinig Holz-Her's best kept secrets, and that's our education program. Sure, you might know our world-class machinery and the precision and technology that we provide shops throughout the US, but today we're going to be specifically talking about how we train and educate machine operators right here in Mooresville, North Carolina. Now, instead of having your favorite marketing person try to shed light on how great our educational track is, I'm going to introduce you to 2 instructors that are going to tell you more about themselves and the education that we provide.
My name is Kevin Prince. I'm the technical instructor here at Weinig Holz-Her USA. I tend to hover on the CNC Holz-Her side with the training in the campus software and the AlphaCam software. I've been here for 2 years, but my background comes from many different manufacturers and even the production side where I operated and programmed the CNC to run daily production. With an initial purchase of a Holz-Her CNC router, the customer gets 3 attendees to class. Those 3 attendees have up to a year in order to come into class, and we would like them scheduled at least 2 weeks prior to the machine install. Now, in my experience, I've found that it makes a lot of sense to send 2 people first and allow them to come in, understand the campus software, then let the install happen. Run the machine for a little while, a couple weeks, couple months, and then come back either with another person or one of the initial first. That way you get more experience for in-depth questions on, hey, we've been doing this and I'm struggling, or how can I do it better? That's the best advantage I've seen with allowing that 1-year training period. Our campus class is a 1-week, 5-day class consisting of going through each of the 3 main modules, the MT Manager, the NC Hops, and the Academy portions, so that the customer has a good understanding. In each of those classes, we delve into those modules on how he's going to utilize them in his shop. The 4th module, the HMI, gets trained during the installation of the software. Each day, the customer will arrive here in our facilities about 7 a.m. We'll provide them breaks throughout the day. It goes till roughly 4 a.m., depending on interaction and size of class. But it's very interactive. We spend all our time in the software. We do a little bit on the machine, getting base understanding of CNC concepts and bringing a machine power on, running some tool changes, basic operation. But mostly we spend our time in the software itself so that our customers are really familiar with it and comfortable once that machine install happens. I've found through my years of instructing that I look forward to every class as a new adventure to brighten somebody's future, to help somebody's understanding, and to pass knowledge along. Helping people understand what they're doing and why they're doing it is one of the key factors that make a Monday almost a Friday.
My name is Michael Philbeck. I'm the technical training supervisor here at Weinig Holz-Her USA. I have been here for 2.5 years. I really love my job because I love to teach people and I love to see people learn new things. So how I got to my job has kind of been a full circle. I started out, my grandfather ran a woodworking shop. I ran all kind of different types of machinery for woodworking growing up. I decided when I graduated that I did not want to do that for a living. I wanted to go into the military. And when I went to the military, I got into the mechanical and electrical fields. I went to work for Firestone for 25 years in the maintenance department, working on some of the very same machinery, German machinery that we have here. I retired from Firestone and got the job here, and now I'm getting to teach people how to work on and how to use the machinery that I grew to love. So we have regularly classes for different types of motors, whether it's standard motor, PowerCom motor and now the new WMC motor, and that's always paired up with a grinder class as well. We run those pretty much every week or every other week. So a typical motor grinder class would start out with grinding on the first day. So we would come into the classroom, get introductions, and actually basically go through the book and get you the nomenclature of the grinder. Then we would move on to the grinder room, and we'd learn how to cut our knife steel, pick our knife steel, and then we actually get to calibrate our grinders and how to operate the grinder. And then the second day, we're typically grinding the whole day, all the way from a rough knife all the way to a finished knife. Then that would be the first 2 days. After that, we would go into motor. We would come back in the classroom and learn a little bit about the motors itself. And then we would go out on the motor, and we would basically bring the motor down to zero. We would learn how to calibrate it from zero, learn the basic operations of it. And then you would get to qualify the motor with S4S, which is square 4 sides. And then after that, we would get to run a profile, if you were in the grinder class, the profile that you ground. And get to do changeovers and learn how to do various changeovers. So when we teach our motor classes now, we touch a little bit on the maintenance of the machine. What we're looking at going in the very near future is actually having a full class for maintenance on motors. And then hopefully that later on that actually transforms to all of our equipment, and we have maintenance classes for all of those. So we also offer an electrical class. I actually teach that class as well. It is a 4-day class. And we take you basically all the way through electrical. We start out with atoms, going all the way to learning how to troubleshoot and read and design diagrams. I really enjoy working at Weinig Holz-Her. I really love the culture here. That's probably my favorite thing. Everybody here kind of has an attitude to where we don't care about what our job titles are. We just jump in and help each other. So that helps me learn, it helps them learn, and then we can actually transform those products to our customers. So when a customer walks in the door, it doesn't matter who they talk to, they can get a lot of information about a lot of different areas.
So as noted by Michael and Kevin, our educational track is ever expanding. To get a full list of schedules and offerings, go to the link in the description of this video. All right, guys, I'll see you next week.